Hey, what's up, guys? It's funny. Today I went back in my archives and I watched two videos. One video I did called Boxing Fans Ruin Boxing, where I was critical of a YouTuber and the comments that he was making about Kell Brook when he fought Triple G. And I saw the video I did after Brook v. Spence. It's titled Brook versus Spence, Boxing Fans Ruin Boxing Part 2, where I talked about how Kell did not win either way with the fans. How I apologize to all of the quote unquote businessmen in boxing: Floyd Mayweather, Canelo, Lara, Andre Ward, all these businessmen. They proved to be right and I proved to be wrong. Because, as Floyd said, when your career is over, the fans are not going to be there for you to pay your bills. And I said that I would no longer criticize guys for being businessmen, for making business decisions, because Kell Brook was a fan-friendly fighter. He was not appreciated, not respected, called a quitter, ran down, all the things they said about Kell Brook. So today, while I was working, the Boxing Voice went live. They were doing a show talking about Billy Joe Saunders, how he wants to fight and is calling out Amir Khan. And I was hearing these callers, backlash. He ain't fought nobody. He's not that good. Billy Ho Saunders. He needs to fight Danny Jacobs. He needs to fight David Lemieux. That's who he needs to fight. He don't need to fight welterweights. He needs to fight middleweights. All these things they were saying about Billy Joe Saunders. Let me say to Billy Joe Saunders, do what you do. Be a businessman. Why am I saying this? Because Billy Joe Saunders is in a position to get the biggest payday of his career by fighting either Triple G or Canelo. Now, unfortunately for Billy Joe, the fight on the 16th between Canelo and Golovkin was a draw. And the way he won and the way he lost. He lost because he is not going to get the next fight with, who was to be the winner of that fight. And they most likely going to have a rematch. So, in the interim, he will have to take a fight or he could be sitting out for a year. And that's if they fight in May. Hell, if they drag the fight out until September, he could be out over a year trying to wait on that fight and will probably get stripped of his belt. So he's going to have to take a fight with somebody. Now, on the positive side of things, hell, Canelo and Triple G, if they fight again, they're going to probably most likely beat the hell out of each other once again. And that's more wear and tear on those guys. And that would favor Billy Joe in that regard. But he is going to have to fight someone before getting the winner of that fight, most likely. What he needs to do is be smart, hold on to that WBO belt so he can get a multi-million-dollar payday, the highest payday of his career, and what may be the highest payday of his career, for his entire career, not just at the moment. His goal needs to be to hold on to that WBO belt because that is his bargaining chip. That is what he has to bring to the table to get a big payday. Like I said, the biggest payday of his career, most likely. That's why this man was motivated to go to the Ingle Gym to get in great shape to beat Willie Monroe. The man was motivated for that, and that was the reason. This is a multi-million-dollar payday that this man can get. Why should he risk it going up against a dangerous David Lemieux, who, I would give a great chance at beating Billy Joe Saunders? Why should he risk his multi-million-dollar payday trying to be tough and ballsy and wanting to fight for the fans? Why should he call out Danny Jacobs, who is going to be a monster in there, a power puncher, somebody who could take Billy Joe's belt and take his multi-million-dollar payday against Canelo or Triple G? That's just stupid. Why put yourself at risk? So what Billy Joe was doing is he is trying to get the highest payday for the least risk. You know, he sees Amir Khan as a welterweight with a weak chin, somebody who he might be able to knock out if he lands flush on Amir Khan. Now, Amir Khan has crazy hand speed, which could cause Billy Joe problems. You know, hell, it caused Canelo problems. You know, you can't count Khan out with that kind of hand speed. But you know, I understand what Billy Joe's doing, and I'm not gonna rip the guy. The same way I was not ripping Nate Diaz for sitting out the way he has, hoping to get a third fight with McGregor. You know, why should Nate Diaz fight, Khabib or Tony Ferguson? Why should he take on a top dangerous lightweight, risk losing a fight and falling out of a third fight with Conor McGregor, the biggest draw in the sport? It makes no sense, man. It makes absolutely no sense, you know. So yeah, I'm applauding what Nate Diaz did. He waited. He's trying to get that fight, and he most likely will get that fight, you know. And then after the third McGregor fight, I'm pretty sure he will retire. And Billy Joe Saunders, I don't blame him, man. He fought Akavov, and then he was out for what, I guess pretty much almost a year, or whatever it was. And he fought Willie Monroe, who was not a slouch. I considered Willie Monroe to be top 10 middleweight in the world. He fought and beat Willie Monroe Jr. Why fight a killer? Why be ballsy and be fan friendly and say, yeah, I'm gonna fight Danny Jacobs, and then he loses his belt to Danny Jacobs, and he makes what, maybe $1 million for that fight, when he could have fought Canelo or Golovkin for $3 to $5 million maybe. So nah, man, he's doing the right thing. He can take on like an Amir Khan type, or some type of warm up, stay busy fight, and he can fight the winner of Canelo and Golovkin Part 2. So I just want to come on and comment. His fans, hey, that's what I was talking about, man. Why should these guys take on the big risk? Billy Joe Saunders loses his title. Ain't nobody gonna give a damn about Billy Joe. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for him losing the biggest payday of his career. They would be like, oh man, he wasn't that good no way. We knew it. We knew he was gonna lose. They'll run the man down just like they did Kell Brook. So yeah, I want to come on. It was kind of fitting that I got that news today after watching those two videos. Going back in the time machine, hearing the things I said about how boxing fans run boxing, and why guys being businessmen, and Billy Joe Saunders, if he wants to take on or warm up or take on Amir Khan and hold on to his WBO belt so he can get the biggest payday of his career, Billy Joe, I salute you. You're doing the right thing. So that's all I gotta say, man. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll check in soon. Thanks for watching.